What's up, mini truckers? Ben here, the US Mini Trucks, accept no imitations. You got some posers out there trying to want to be like us, but I guess we didn't trademark the name, so anybody can do anything. So what we're gonna do is take a Subaru Sambar, do a walk around, 3 things that I like about it and 3 things that I dislike about it. So here we go. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. If you have already, hit that subscribe. If you think the videos are terrible and you're like, oh man, they're not that good, I got a gimbal, I got a new camera, but the video editing software that I use, I couldn't get it to use with the camera. So if you think the videos are terrible, just hit that subscribe because they can only get better. So it's kind of like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. I got this truck and I sprayed the throttle body cleaner, into the throttle body, try to clean out the intake. And I didn't take it all off, so all that stuff has to go through the engine and clear out. And this one was smoking for like a long time after. It wasn't smoking before, and then it wasn't smoking ever. And then when I did that throttle body cleaning, it started smoking. It was smoking for like an hour, and then I put it off, turned it off. And so we're letting it burn off a little, see what's happening. This doesn't seem like it's smoking at all anymore. It's nice and warm. So sometimes if it's smoking in the morning, it could be those valve seals are broken down. Okay. Maybe I'll just shut it off real quick. And I actually I've thought a couple things. I know for sure some of the things I dislike and like, but I haven't made like a list for this video, so I'm gonna go work as we go. But one of the things that I like about the Subaru, that I love about the Subaru, is the 4-wheel drive push button. Okay, so you get a push button 4-wheel drive. You can rip around in 2-wheel drive mode. So like with these tires, I can just rip around fast in 2-wheel drive, and then if you get stuck, you can activate it. The Honda is an all-wheel drive system, and you can't really do that as easy. You can disconnect it, but not from the cab. So that's a nice feature that I like. The second thing that I like about the Subaru Sambar is all the 4-wheel drive models come with an ultra-low crawling gear. So you can't really see it here, but I'm hitting a detent, and if I push all the way over and kind of muscle into it, then there's a special area. What we would do is go up and to the left in this bonus area, and that gets you your ultra-low crawling gear. So all the Subarus are equipped with ultra-low crawling gear, and it eliminates a lot of the need for, coming in and coming out. Let's see what we got here. The FedEx. We're just gonna get some mini truck parts real quick. All right, where were we? So we got the second thing that I like. The third thing that I like about the Subarus is that they're a body-on-frame design. These are only 23 inches, but we can get 24-inch tires to fit here without any suspension modifications. So you've got tons of room here, tons of room there, and the 24x812 works. Doesn't affect your CV axle angle, and it's nice, gives you lots of cushion and extra lift. Okay, so that's the 3 things that we like about the Subaru Sambar. 3 of the things that we don't dislike. The first one's going to be an easy one, but the way they join this bed to the body here is just flat. So if you look in the Hondas, there's a lip there, and they put 4 drain holes, 2 on each side, 2 there and 2 on this side. This one has no drain holes and it's flat. So you're really just relying on all this caulking, which breaks down over time, your parking angle. But if you got like mud and water trapped in here, or even if you put a shirt there and just let it stay wet for whatever reason, you just keep your bed dirty. I've seen some come with big rust holes, and this goes right into the back of the cab, and so then your cab has got a hole in it and water can get in there. The second thing that I dislike about these Subarus, I guess maybe it's just the way that the body on frame design is, but I see a lot of them where you notice you can see this rib line. Maybe I just noticed, but when I was a pilot and they would put these rivets on, you could see the aircraft and you would check for working rivets and make sure the wing is not flexing or anything. But this kind of seems like it's easy to overload these. So if you come underneath, that's basically, they put these stringers there. Maybe they could have made it wider or maybe put more on center. So instead of being like, it looks like there may be 18, you could make it 12. Okay, that's the second thing. So, super easy one. My third thing that I dislike about the Subaru is this one doesn't have it because it's a 94. But in like the 90 to 91, 92, I'm not sure when they switched, maybe 93, but they used a metal airbox and the new one is a plastic airbox. What happens on the metal, the tabs, they're like a real thin metal, and just from being pried on and off and the truck kind of twisting and flexing, those tabs can break down. I've actually had some, like the retaining clips, just completely go away, and you can bend them back with pliers, but the new one is like a plastic design. It sounds a little chintzy, but it's actually better. Real thick brackets, they stay the same shape, and I've never seen any of the problems with the newer box style. So they should be compatible. If you had an older one and it broke down, you could get you a plastic one. So that's 3 things that we dislike, 3 things that we like. I was just sitting here thinking about something else that I disliked, and I found a 4th thing that I dislike. So bonus area, we're gonna see. The Subarus come with these little hooks, one on each side, and then they have one in the front. So not so much this one for me, but when I'm transporting them, think how easy it is just to hook up to frame mounts that are already here. Okay, and then I guess we're gonna do 4 and 5. I don't know how you want to count it, but they also put these holes in these back mounts. So literally when I'm moving a Sambar, we got the 2 in the front, the 2 in the back. I'll cross these, but it's super easy to strap down if you can't drive it or you're taking it to somewhere on a trailer. Okay, hopefully that helps. We're gonna start this thing up, drive it around a little, bring it back to the other lot. We'll be back.